All right. Take this out. What's going on? What's going on? Just being jazzy. I like the headband. I like the headband. I don't know how. Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can hear me? All right. I just want to make sure. Okay, so you can hear me? All right, good. All right. Just want y'all know I went and got a new mic. Ooh. Yes, I know. I got a new mic, and I definitely put a little investment into that. Um, and I'll probably pull out the box for that. Actually, yeah, I got the box right here. So we got a mic. I didn't want to go too crazy. I got in case y'all want to know, I got a Q2U recording and podcasting mic. It's a dynamic microphone with cardioid pickup pattern, perfect for capturing vocals while rejecting ambient and sound around the mic. Simply connect to the XLR. It also has it where you can connect it to different stuff. Built-in headphone monitoring. Use headphone output with level control, monitoring your performance, latency, Q2U. Yeah. So, and it comes with all this, and will not kill your pockets. So, you want to got that? Shout out to Best Buy people. But I wanted to go ahead and do this one. Um, this one's rough. This one is rough, and I'm going to do a breakdown concession of this one. Oh, you can hear me fine. Okay, so I gotta admit, y'all dudes are a lot of these men on social media bend over for anything. Like bend over right up the butt. And told you they don't have no they can't stand 10 toes down. They can't. That's why I said when they say that they are getting at the women or putting women in their place, I'd be like, how? How y'all doing that? Y'all need these women. Same women they complain about, the same women. What's up, Jay? That they complain about. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna break it down. That don't worry, I know I'm supposed to talk about the Whoopi Goldberg situation. I am supposed to talk about that. Talk about that soon enough. I think yeah, we'll talk about that soon enough. But let's get at it where it comes to the I guess you already know I caught it, and if y'all want to, y'all can definitely go check out this person's channel. Um, simply for fair use. I'm going to do a commentary. I'm going to do a commentary of this and how I feel about it. How I feel about it. I don't know why y'all follow these dudes like so much, but I understand that these men will fall for anybody. The same, they worship the same ground of the same women that they complain about. and that they want actual access to them. They want money. They want to be able to trick, be lazy, and be right out bums. That's what these type of dudes want. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the black men in these spaces are trash. I really believe that. I understand there's white trailer trash, but I really believe a lot of the black men in these spaces are trash. And this is not me riding on no kind of gynocracy thing. I'm just gonna be honest. Like y'all dudes are just now complaining about all these female celebrities, but then y'all got happy where your goddaddy or sugar daddy got online one of their platforms. Where they do, I mean, of course I can say where they do that at. I could show you. I think they do that on POF now. They do that on POF. You like my new mic?
You can do what on POF?
You can actually go live on POF, and
Are you serious?
people can jump on your live. I wouldn't do it. It's suicide.
That's weird as fuck.
It all the weirdos are on there. Why would you go on like?
I mean, I met my current on POF, but you got to go through all the weirdos to get to the real regular people.
You gotta go through like 40. How many weirdos do you have to go through? How many weirdos do you have to go through before you get to that one? Like so many. I gotta be honest, man. These dudes say one thing, but they just want the same access to vagina that other men are getting. I'm gonna be honest, and y'all, I don't care. You don't have to shoot the messenger. Nicki Minaj to me is trash.
Why is she trash?
She supports pedophiles.
Fair enough.
She supports, and I understand one instance, but she keeps doing it over and over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, it was like that situation. It was her brother. Like at first, it was like, well, that's her brother, so she probably feel, okay. But then it's like with the whole husband thing, and then like just
there's just too many times. There's just too many times, man. This girl, something about this girl in alignment with them type of men, just keeps on happening. And
she might have been sexually abused when she was younger.
No, Jay, we can't keep on giving. We can't give everybody that goddamn holy altar pass.
No, but a lot of times when they affiliate, you think about it. Her brother was a pedophile. Like, is he in jail now or something like that? I don't know for sure, but
they got him. They actually found. Now, here's the thing about it. Now, the niece, when she was coming to tell her, when she was coming to tell her, she didn't believe her. But she took her brother's side.
Yeah.
She rather defend her brother than see that
right than the niece.
Now, yeah, and so, I'm on the side of I'm on the side of right. B Rob back in 2014. I got off that. Oh, you got robbed from on POF. Yep, you gotta be careful.
Well, that's why I said you kind of got to go through, a lot of different. Yeah, you got to go through a lot of different. What you call it? Got to go through a lot of bullshit. I'll just say that. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just say it wasn't all bad. Like I said, I've been with my current boyfriend going on 3 years now. So whatever.
Now, so we already know the backstory of Nikki and her history, and I'm sure we already know the backstory of Kevin. And the men of this space feel like this was the greatest win with him talking to Nikki. Like they said, Kevin Samuels interviewed Nicki Minaj, and I'm like, how did he interview her if he went on her IG? That's the other way around. That's how I know these. That's how I know these dudes. It's like that's how I know these dudes are stupid, or they don't get no type of. Nobody ever talks to them. It's the other way around. If I go on Jay's IG or her
I
social
mean,
media,
to be fair, unless it was something that was scheduled in advance, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, if it was something that was scheduled in advance and like, yeah, I'm gonna have this person on my channel, or this person is gonna interview me on my channel, or whatever,
But see, here's the pushback. Here's the pushback to that. Nicki Minaj has Queen's Radio.
But I thought she did away. I thought she stopped doing that.
You know why? But she keep getting so much stupid shit. She kept getting it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Listen, I be wanting to root for Nicki so bad. Like
Nicki be getting so much dumb shit, y'all.
I
They should have never gave that
know.
broad a radio.
And then it was like that whole shit with the COVID vaccine that she was talking about, and it's just like, oh my god! Like, just delete your damn Twitter. Just delete it. Like,
Doug, listen, man. When I said that's why that picture of a man bent over, because she bent over all these non-value men and made them look stupid as shit. But it was a win, because I got to talk to Nicki Minaj. But me and Jay understand.
But he probably paid her for that. I mean, let's just be real.
No, Jay, listen, y'all. Jay is being so nice to y'all today. I don't give a fuck for y'all feelings. Jay actually is protecting y'all.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of fuckery that goes on behind the scenes, as you know. There's a lot of fuckery that goes on behind the scenes, and let's just be real. He probably paid her.
Okay.
Because think about how much money. Like I told you, I sat there. I think I've only seen a couple of his things, but I sat there one time and watched his live, and the amount of money that these men were giving him was like astounding. And I was just like,
you understand?
Why are y'all giving this man hundreds of dollars? Like, what the
lost.
fuck?
It's like, as much as they like this, this is where you gotta understand. These are dudes who are looking for a messiah.
Right, I can see, 10, 20, 30.
Feel like a man.
Even 100. But like, I've seen people, like, this was just one particular live I watched. Like, that man had to make at least $3,000 in a matter of like an hour.
She pulled him up from the audience. I doubt he paid her. She wanted to get her shit off on him. Yeah, no, she used him. Nicki Minaj used him.
Oh,
she used him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but see, on IG, when you're doing IG live, you can request to come up. Like,
Doug, to answer your question, as far as her question in the vaccine, she was saying some dumb shit. What she needed to do was, that's fine that you want to question some shit, but her platform was not the place for that. She was spreading more misinformation that was already out there. What she should have done was just what she should have done, and that's fair. If she wanted to question this, that, and the third, she needed to contact a health professional, a scientist, a doctor.
It's not like they wouldn't have came. It's not like they wouldn't have came up. It's not like a doctor wouldn't have came up, or a practice wouldn't have came up and talked with her, a nurse or somebody. Like, somebody would have came up there and sat down with her and talked with her. That's all it would have took. You could have had a black woman come up there. Nicki just goes on stupid tangent rants, bro. I don't know.
Right, but instead she just exactly. Instead she just chose Twitter to like air all of this dumb stupid shit. Okay. That's the issue right there.
Now we're not talking about the vaccine, Doug. So we get you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that's that. Okay. But
so we're gonna get away from the vaccine.
But what I'm saying is, in regards to, maybe she did. I'm sure that's the thing. He is a pretty large, he has a large platform, so she's probably heard of him. Folks been sitting in the house scrolling YouTube and shit. Like, she's probably heard of him. Was like, oh, that's him in the chat.
I'm not gonna take that. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like I see it. Don't talk your shit, and then when you get around that type of energy of somebody that can clap back, you act like a total bitch. You bend over. Then I say you're full of shit.
Okay? But we've seen it. We've seen it here, though. How many times have you had men sit up on your panel, say all of this shit, and as soon as I get up there, they whole freaking tone change?
They on the pills, man.
That's what I'm
The pills,
saying.
man.
We don't even have to talk about that. We can talk about what's happened right here. It's literally happened. All of a sudden, as soon as I
I have
open my
some of the
mouth or I
greatest
show my
shows.
face, dudes done changed their whole tune.
It's the great. I love it. 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 The minute Jay gets up on the panel and she's half naked, they all of a sudden they start going full cuck and what's your number, baby? Or they start some. No, I can see I can see the. I know back then y'all didn't understand. We can see the back chat. So what y'all saying to her, I can see. I don't say nothing. Get your bag, baby. Get your bag. But I'm just saying, it just astounds me. Like Jay tells me these things. Like she tells me these things. I be watching. I just be watching. It's just like, and then I'll be like, okay, that just happened. That just happened. Now let's go over. Let's go over Jay. Our movie time. Let's go over our movie time because he made these. Now your daddy needs to answer now. Shout out to Bob Radio. Definitely. You guys make sure I gotta do this. I give her full credit for having the convo in an intelligent way. I respect her more before. I never got that Nikki fanaticism on here until
Oh
now.
my
So you got
God,
all
Doug.
they, they all show up. Is he still talking about the vaccine?
No, now he's talking about me being half naked.
Oh, okay. Okay. But all right, let's get at it, you guys. So that's Nikki. Now, y'all gotta understand, man. She's not in her right. Nikki has had been to me. Nikki has never been in her right mind.
Well, she's never been. But since she got with this dude, like she just been off. But anyway,
Nikki has really been off. Like that's why I be trying to figure like what rating system? Y'all, y'all know when the people stopped talking to Nicki Minaj after she got with that type of dude? Like,
bad. Well, how many times have we said bad for business? Folks be bad for business.
listen, there's a reason why some of them do not want her in the office or like for him and her to go do certain stuff. He's a level 2 sex offender. This woman is really jacked up. They got
Like I
some
said,
dark.
you know what? There's probably something deeper that happened in her childhood when
Jay's
she was
trying
younger
to
that we don't know about.
stop trying to save
I'm
these people,
just
man.
saying. I'm
Stop
just
trying to save these
saying.
people,
I'm just
dude.
saying.
Like,
No, but on the real, like for real, a lot of times when women get caught up with these type of men, it's because something happened to them when they were younger. I'm serious.
she must real. All right, we're gonna skip through some of this stuff. We're not going to all of it. I don't have time to waste my brain cells. If you like to see the interview of 18 minutes, probably 19 minutes, you can go check it out. Hang on, let's see.
And now that he done interview with her, now his price done gone up probably for all the other fuckery that he does.
Now, can you hear? Can you hear her in the background? Can you hear her? Can you hear what she's saying?
No, I can't hear it. Okay,
You
wait.
can't
Now I
hear.
hear. Now I do. Now I do.
Now, I'm gonna tell you right now. I get weirded. For me, I get weirded out when I see older people trying to be trending. To me, I get weirded out. I don't like it. To me, like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
He's
Now,
like 50. He's
one,
like 50. Like
but you know what? This is why I find it interesting when they try to get on the young dudes, but they got the older dudes saying it's like the younger dudes looking at how you older dudes trying to get at us, and y'all trying to wear skinny jeans and shit and be at the clubs and holler at our chicks and shit. Like y'all niggas are corny. You got these old dudes trying to be all cool and hip and shit. Y'all be in pictures doing peace signs and shit. Y'all be weird as fuck, dude. I be just disgusted of y'all.
I said a lot of these motherfuckers the proverbial old nigga in the club.
I'm serious, Jay, and we be seeing them in the club like just taking up life. happy to buy every broad in the club a drink. But these are the non-value, the goddamn bargain bin sodas. Let's go back to it. Come on, get out of this shit. Fair use, fair use.
Okay. What are we talking about? What do you rate me? Is that what we're starting off with?
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that fucking devil above him. Listen, that's called being punked. Let's call being punked. Prove me where I'm wrong. If he had not said what she wanted to hear, Nikki would have kicked his ass right off. Y'all must not know Nikki. Nikki flips like a fucking goddamn switch.
Oh yeah, I know.
There's a reason why she's called Roman. There's a reason she's called Roman. Like, in other words, she was punking him. I dare you to rate me something low.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't have done it. I would have been like, nah, nigga. What do you actually? Let me rate your husband. Let me rate somebody. Let me rate your life choices. But
if you only going by, and that's the thing, she's also had multiple surgeries on top. And I'm not hating on her when I say this. I'm not like I said. I be. Listen, I have love for her. I just, But anyway, when I say love, I mean as a celebrity. I'm not like worshiping her or anything. But anyway, like that's the thing though. She's had multiple surgeries. She's wearing a ton of makeup. Even in this, you could tell like she's wearing a ton of makeup.
That's a ton of makeup right up there, dude.
She's wearing more expensive hair weave than like, someone like myself or even,
That's a car note. Her hair weavers are my car note.
What you mean a car note, bitch? That's a fucking mortgage and a half.
Yo, her weave is some people's fucking rent, bro.
That's her weave is probably my rent for the year. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But hold on, Jay. Now hold on, Jay. Aren't these same dudes, these acolytes like him, always getting on black women and their looks and their fakeness and all this shit? So wait a second. She just said, I want you to rate me. I'm the antithesis of everything you talk about in this space as a man. You said I'm the bottom of the barrel.
Right, and that's the thing. Based on the shit he talks, she should be a 0, really.
I was about to say, like, hold up, bro. How did she get a 0? Like, wait, what scale are we on now, bro? Now hold on, let's hit a rate. Let's hit a rating. Oh, is she on drugs?
Probably.
See?
Well, I think I always see people calling you and you tell them you ain't no such and such. You lying to me.
She trolling his ass.
So what she's saying is she don't watch his shit. She's trolling him. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all make it seem like she knows him. She don't watch his shit. She looks at everybody by now, like especially around these social media, Shade Room, and all this other shit.
People know of him, right? people
Right.
know of him because he's been posted, like you said, the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, all of those big popular,
Right.
blogs. So he's been posted in those places. So, you know, so
Right.
that's why that's why I said she's probably seen him and was like, hold the fuck up.
Y'all think
Cause that's the
y'all
thing. Nikki may be fucked up, but she always gonna be for a woman. She always gonna go for a woman.
she
You know
she
what I
she,
mean?
she right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, listen, y'all. She bent your daddy over. She's purposely putting him in front of the women, her acolytes, to say, watch me punk this nigga. What you gonna rate me, nigga? I got money to crush you. That's why he said, "Oh, we really doing that?"
BK, I'm not saying she's a zero, but based off of what the bullshit that he be taught, that's the whole point. Maybe you missed
Right,
my point. That's the
right.
whole point. He probably would. You're right. Yes, I'm not saying she's a zero, but I think he would rank her low. Like if she wasn't
If she
Nicki
wasn't Nicki Minaj,
Minaj,
what would she have really got a rank as? If it was a girl who came on with all that makeup, the hair, X, Y, and Z, and
if
came
she
on
was just
dressed up,
Nicki from the block, if she was just Nicki from round the way, but she had a wig on and she had makeup on,
she would have got a low rank. They would have gave if she would have not have her clout or her fame. He knows that first of all, you're on her platform.
he would have. And she's in her 30s, so she's average at best. Ain't that
I
what he
thought,
like to say?
isn't that what they say? Hit the wall. Isn't that what they
Yeah,
say? Hit
she
the
done
wall.
hit the wall. She got a kid. She's average at best.
She
I'm
got
just
with a
saying.
Pookie.
That's
Like,
what he would have said.
are we doing our whole mathematical scale?
Right.
So if we do the whole
Right.
mathematical scale, Pookie over 30, on past 22, whatever scale y'all go of age now. Makeup, weave, butt injection, tits injection, praises thought culture for black femininity. God damn, she has -8 scores against her. Like
That's what I'm
now that
saying.
if that had been you would have been under the third earth.
Oh
That had
shit.
been
Right. I would have been like -100. That's why. Yeah.
you. So like I said, let's keep on going. Let's see what he gets her. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You rape people all the fucking time.
Let's start it that way. I'm fine. Like that's fine. Oh, like that's fine. Question. Um,
See, she get clothes made for her though, so she probably don't know her dress size in reality.
See, that is very interesting. But she really, that's what I said. Those y'all gotta understand.
She's probably like a 6. I would say she's probably like a 6 because she got all that ass and titty. She's probably a 6.
Because her things are tailored to fit her
Right.
curves. She's
Right.
talked about
So,
that on shows on Ellen DeGeneres.
but most
All this
celebrities,
facial
yeah.
stuff, she don't do. Listen, y'all must have never seen her interviews on Ellen DeGeneres and all this. She don't be doing all this shit that she's doing with him. Y'all gotta understand, y'all black men, y'all gotta know when y'all are being taken as jokes. But y'all was so happy, Jay. I guess with me and you saying it because I'm a simp, you're a feminist, so of course we don't make sense when we say this type of shit.
Right. Well, that's
But
how many times have I said on your show and said that these motherfuckers move the fucking goalposts every single day.
if you had said the same shit that you get clothes, or Jill Scott had said this shit, or any other certain type of woman would say this stuff,
Lizzo, because you
Lizzo,
know they love talking about Lizzo.
they would have been, oh man, no, God knows we done seen all of her assets before she was married. So let's continue on with this one. But he's not going to attack this kind of stuff. I'll be like, Kevin, when you rate yourself, dog?
well, no. It ain't a default answer for me.
See, he full of shit.
Jay, what you said?
He
Bullshit.
full of shit. He full of shit. She got a kid.
Yo,
She got a
if
kid,
she
and
get
she's
a
over
9,
25.
yo,
He
if she
full of
get a 9,
shit.
god damn, dog. She got a 9?
That's what I'm saying. He full of shit. Because anybody on this planet would give her a 9 or a 10. Let's just be real. Because she's Nicki Minaj. But again, if she was Nicki from round the way, she wouldn't. Come on.
This dude said, like I said, like,
And this ain't me and I'm not dissing her. I'm just going by his so-called scale.
like I said, let's click it. But he says he goes off of the European beauty.
Really?
He's so full of shit. She trolling him.
She's definitely trolling him. Like she's definitely trolling him.
She
Like
trying to act like she trolling him. She trolling him.
she like
Maybe not trolling him per se, but probably
no.
just like, okay, motherfucker. Like I'm gonna go and call my homegirl. I'm gonna go call Beyonce and talk about your ass later. Like, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
this is why. Like this is where This is where he's definitely getting bent over. One, he can't look her in the eyes. He's having to consistently keep saying, He's thinking.
I mean, to be fair. I mean, you'd probably be nervous if you was interviewing a big celebrity, or
Hold
you
on,
was
wait,
on a
wait.
live with a big
So
celebrity.
he done sat down. Now, see, here's the thing, but we can look at the shows that he's did with different other people and how when you're having certain talks with people, if it's genuine, you're looking at them and you want to get your point across. He's having to look all around and figure out what he's going to say properly. She's toying with him like a cat with a mouse because she's saying things. So, what do you think about me? I mean, everybody could see her goddamn man in the background walking around. You ain't saying nothing about her life choices. You ain't asking about what's her job. You don't ask her what does she do with her life. How does she maneuver? You don't ask her about where's her baby father. See, notice you ain't answering those type of questions because you know shit.
Because he normally asks, doesn't, and I don't, like I said, I don't really watch his show like that, but doesn't he normally ask how many kids you got?
Yeah, yeah. And what about the baby father? What does he do?
Yeah. Were you
So
married? Like, were you married or divorced or whatever? Like, doesn't he ask those questions too? He ain't asked none of those questions. That's what I say. He full of shit.
hmm like I said, he getting punked. He getting punked.
I don't think she's giving a
I
fuck
say
what he
stupid people,
says.
boy.
in my lifetime, we weren't really raised to learn how to get along with one another. We can kick it, we can hook up, and can we work together long term?
This dude 50 plus years old. Like,
Relationship is different than dating in short term. If we really want to talk that kind of stuff, then what successful people who are doing good in their professional life want to feel in their personal and in the black community in particular.
Can we stop talking? Can we stop posting all day on TikTok? Because I went to TikTok and I just kept seeing this. Black women, can we stop talking about if black men, if these successful black men want us or not? Like, can we just focus on us and we be successful and then we go out there and we decide
See.
what we want? Because
now wait, now hold on. Now
What? Yep. Go ahead.
let's play. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna shut up.
what I've been seeing is I feel like I've been seeing men using that as an opportunity because they've been hurt and somebody
Uh-oh.
done and they've been using it as a way to come out and lash out and poke fun at black women and use it as a way to feel like they somebody or they something or so for all you niggas that's doing that on TikTok, wherever the fuck y'all at, eat a dick, go away. Nobody gives a shit like that. And I want black women to stop fucking posting about whether or not y'all want black women or not. Okay, without black women just to focus on them.
Now, why didn't he tell her to be quiet like he tells all the other women?
Right.
Why did he tell her to be quiet? Can
JJ
anybody?
allegedly, I guess he was in her chat and she pulled him up. I guess he said she called him. No, so we don't know how he came across. We're not 100% sure, but allegedly he was
Well,
in her chat and and sent him an invite to the chat or whatever.
right. Like, here's the thing. All the stuff that she just said right there. If any woman had said that on any of these so-called uh whatever spaces that they want to call them, these manosphere spaces, they would have shut her down.
Mm-hmm.
But because she's Nicki Minaj, you can't say shit to her. You sat there quietly and you were the bitch in this.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it in his face.
And that's why she said women stop. And I've said it on here. Like, yo, to be honest, and it's funny because I just had one of my Facebook friends talk about like, oh, she was posting this and that in the chaos group and this and that. And I was like, girl, get the fuck out of that group. Let them men do what the fuck they gonna do. Worry about yourself. Let them men do what they gonna do. Let them be ashy all over there.
She just told all you men that believe in what Kevin thinks to go eat a dick.
And he ain't even see it.
He ain't want to say nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing. She just told y'all to eat dicks. Well, that's what they say in New York. Eat a dick. They say that a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But let's continue. Not my words.
There's more? Oh, okay.
Oh.
I mean, he's not wrong with that part.
He's not wrong with that one.
And marriage and relationships are not for everybody. And I'm just trying to ultimately ask you, what do you want? What do you want? And what are you prepared to do to get what you want? And are you willing to pay that cost? It's really the conversation. It always gets kind of a little bit.
Now, this is why I call the bullshit on that right there. Because when you have it where somebody says, or if a woman were to say that, said, I'm happily successful and I have my own shit, what do I need a man for? He would say that's a failure of a woman. Now you're saying something totally fucking different. This is why I said, like, y'all don't think y'all
The
don't think
message
outside.
changed. The message changed because the audience changed, basically.
Oh, okay, because the fucking women in the chat would eat his ass alive.
That's but the fact that he's on her, on her channel. So that's what I'm saying. The message changed because the audience changed. That's plain and simple.
Because the reason why I say that, he said men don't care about an educated woman. She
I've
just
seen
told
that I've seen that a ton of times.
you just said that men don't care about how much a woman makes. She got on here and said, "Go make your money." She just said that. You just said that men don't have respect a woman that be going out there and find her own empowerment and all that shit, and that a man could just bash a
But you
woman.
can't tell me as a man, and I'm just going to put aside all the fuck shit that she do for right now. You can't tell me, or any other man sitting here right now can't tell me that if they woman made millions, was worth and made millions of dollars, regardless what industry they was in, that they would not be happy with that. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
do you know any man that wouldn't be happy with their woman making a ton of money?
I would listen. If you bring home the bag, the fuck, I'm gonna be mad at you. Why would I even see that as an insult? I'll be like, yeah, make them checks.
I
Look
wish a
out for you.
motherfucker would tell me that. Oh, I don't want you to make too
But
much money.
but see, that's contradictory to what he tells them. See, you
Right.
now are on a woman that in her own right is a boss. She can buy you, nigga. You
Literally.
she could buy you. You can't check her. She pays her husband.
Stop
Goddamn.
right there. Right there. That is why men don't want women that make a lot of money, because you can't check them. They want somebody they can control, and control in a lot of cases comes down to money. So that's why they don't care if a woman doesn't make money or is not educated, because they know that the more money a woman or the more education a woman has, damn, I ain't gonna be able to get her to submit to me because she run the fucking motherfucker. Like how me, working at Chick-fil-A is gonna control the director of the freaking like hospital.
They're not. Because when they want to say, I'm done with you. And see, here's the problem with that. Let me be for real. Your godfather just got punked out. Because what just happened was when you met a force
Am I
and
willing to do 50-50? Stefan, I am 43 years old. I don't know you, I don't know how often you see me up here, but I'm 43 years old. I have been divorced. I have a teenager. I don't give a shit about that. As long as the bill get paid. As long as both of us are working and doing what we need to do and the bill get paid. I don't deal with that 50-50, 40-30, 20. Listen, at the end of the day, if the bill comes due for the light bill, whoever fucking pay that shit, pay that shit. I don't give a shit about the rest of the stuff. Does that answer
no.
your question?
Mm-hmm. And see the thing about it, BK, you bring up a valid point. Like the argument could apply to women dating sorry broke dudes too. They want power. No, listen,
Fair.
no, that's fair. People want power. People want power. If a guy with the hottest chick in school, that's a power move because now he has that. I got the hottest thing in school. Or a woman saying Jay's walking with a guy who's like Idris Elba or Vin Diesel or some shit. Everybody says, "Whoa, Jay, how'd you bag that shit?" I got it like that. Power move. Everybody wants to make a power move. Everybody wants to do that. The fact that one, his talking points about women getting education, job, finding their own self-worth. Kevin has talked down on them points. Nikki
Yeah.
put the power in them points. Hold on, real deal. We got this out, but we ain't gonna be here too long. The fact that she put them back on the shelf in front of, like you just said, Super Mike, all her celebrity friends, everybody knows Nikki. Nikki just took y'all talking points and stomped on them bitches. And you, as a man, couldn't say shit back to her. Not about her choices, not about her decision, not about the money she make, not about the way she moves, not about the men that she fuck. She ain't choose one of these lames. She chose a career criminal. She ain't choose one of y'all niggas. She ain't
But I
chose
mean, to be fair, then he does have money, I guess. Just, I
no,
mean,
he ain't got no money.
I thought he was, in some other
No,
shit. If you get what I'm
nigga,
saying.
you ain't get no money. I don't know what money he was making in prison, but I mean, guess selling drugs. But shit, this man had to get permission from a judge to be there for his child be born. That's how fucked up he is. Yes, it does.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
what's considered a modern woman, Stefan, like that don't want to pay bills. I mean, most women are paying bills on their own right
Yeah,
now.
everybody's paying bills, man.
So, I mean,
Everybody's
again, that's why that talking point is bunk. I mean, I got my own shit and he got his own shit. I'm paying. If I break up with him tomorrow, I'm not going to be homeless. He not going to be homeless. I mean, there's other reasons why we're not living together at the moment, but like I said, he paying his shit, I'm paying my shit. We pay some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Let me get right back to it. Let's get right back to it. Like I said, she's now on the offense, punking him about shit. Jay just dropped down. We got Real Deal. What's going on, Real Deal?
Everything is good, man. This is funny. Nikki done got in his ass. Now that it's funny, and the husband's like hovering around like Debo.
Yeah, you see,
listening in very close.
In the background, you notice her husband's all in the background, hovering around her. You notice that dark, gloomy figure in the background of her pit. Let me make sure I see that. I know it ain't a spirit. I know it ain't a spirit. It ain't a ghost. It's the ghost of Petty. It's the ghost of Kenneth Petty. This dude is always in the background, y'all. This man is always in the background of all her talking points. Hang on. He's in the background, looming around her. You understand me? Like, this man is always there. While she's sitting back there, she's trolling this man. While her husband, the chomo, the goddamn the man that stalks and harasses women. See, she's laughing, but her goddamn super predator husband is around. Why are you laughing with that dude? If that had been any other man, Kenny would not want her to talk to any old man. He don't feel no way about her talking to this particular type of man because he does not see Kevin as a threat.
No.
I want y'all to understand the context in that. He's listening to wait to see if he's going to say stuff about him. But because that his wife is bending and checking him on his talking points, right? He doesn't feel threatened. Had he come at and started rating her lifestyle, her life choices, her choices in laying with certain type of men. See him right there? Hang on. Let me make sure I show you. So let me show you that Kevin is not there. We go. There he is right there. He's walking back and forth, listening. He's always there around her. Other people have said they don't like her coming around with him because he's not psychologically intact. This man has to go everywhere where she goes. Very, 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 very. What do you call those type of people that are always up on you? Hang on, we got Stefan. Hang on, let me see what Stefan got. What's up, Stefan? Hello, Stefan?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's happening with you? Oh,
No, what's up?
I just wanted to get up on this live. See what y'all talking about.
You've been in the chat. Listen to what we're talking about.
Nah, actually, I just got here.
Yeah.
I said I just got here.
Okay, so what's up, man?
Yeah. Oh, nothing. I just want to show you some love, man.
50-50 dating and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because well, see, here's the thing. When I talk to most women nowadays, they say they don't want to do 50-50. You know, they say a man should pay all the bills
Well,
or
okay.
pay all the big bills and stuff like that.
Now,
Now, I'm cool with tradition and stuff like that, but if you want tradition, if you want a traditional man, you should be a traditional woman. Most women are not traditional nowadays. So
what are
therefore,
women?
why should the men be traditional?
Okay, so okay, so first off, do you have or are you in a position of authority to make that call?
Well,
Yes or no? It's just yes or no.
a position of authority being
So it's yes,
financially.
yes or no. Are you in a position of authority to be able to call or make or run those type of shots? I mean, like, are you that guy?
If you're the, I think if you're a man in the relationship, absolutely I do. I think anybody should be because you're required to die for that woman.
But are
You're
you that guy?
required to catch that bullet.
But are
Oh,
you
absolutely.
okay? So if she's look, if so, I
I
mean, if
mean,
you're
even
talking,
though I am single though.
okay, so you're
Just
not
for
in that position.
clarification.
So you're not that. So you're not in that position.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm not in that position right now. No. But if I were in a relationship and if I were married, yeah.
You don't got to be
When you hear the
married.
bump in the night, yeah,
Okay.
or married or living with somebody or whatever, you know,
Now,
if there's a noise in the night, I'm going to check.
okay. Now, okay. And so in saying all of that, all right, because you're asking about
Hmm.
50-50. Why are you asking random women about 50-50?
Well, because the thing is, I think that, and we live in a time where, if I'm not mistaken, the black family is only worth $1,700.
Your family's worth $1,700,
You know,
but you don't have a black family.
well, they say the average, and I think
How
and I
did
think
okay?
that
That
it's
question.
very
That question. Now,
important.
hold on now, Stefan. Where did you get that information from? That $1,700. Where did you get that information from?
Oh, you ever listen to Yvette Carnell or Tone Talks?
I'm trying to figure out where
Yeah,
did you
they
get that.
showed me some data. They showed me some data that they pulled up.
So wait. So let
I'm
me get
like,
this straight.
wow.
So
So I
hold on. Wait,
googled
wait, wait,
this.
wait, wait. Let me get this straight. Yvette
Am I
Carnell.
being attacked here?
No, you're not being attacked. We're having a conversation. You bring up when you
Okay,
bring up a
yeah,
topic.
okay.
Okay, now here's the thing about it. Now, real deal. Let me know if I'm attacking him. You ask something.
Okay.
I'm replying.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm asking you because you have more experience in this. You
okay.
have
So
children. I don't. I would like to have
okay.
children.
Okay. So here's the thing about it. Nobody can
Uh-huh.
net what you're worth but you. If you're working a job, which this is very interesting when people talk on that victimlation stuff or that stuff. Mind you, these are people with degrees and everything saying that they're only worth $1,700. Like, then how the fuck are you surviving or you're alive if you're only worth $1,700? Like, the fuck you talking about? Like, so the average household in America is getting by with just 40,000 and less. So I'm talking when you say the black family, I'm like, which black family are you talking about? Like, are we still in good times? Are we in the 1930s or 40s? I'm trying to figure out. Hell, when y'all talking about tradition, like what traditions are y'all trying to uphold?
Yeah, I wish I had a way I could pull that up. I've got it.
It's
I've
okay.
got the
Like
chart.
one of the same people that y'all talking about is a
But
goddamn nurse.
huh?
I'm just saying, like,
But you know what?
mhm.
I
I'm no,
think
nobody.
I think that
Mhm.
I think that in times I think that we need more black families. And I
But are
think
you
that that's
making
huh?
one? But are you making one?
I would like to.
But why don't you?
I would like to.
But I'm just saying,
Huh?
why? What's stopping you from making one?
Hey man, meeting the right woman. That's Hey man,
Mhm. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you,
trying to meet
Simple.
the right, trying to meet the right woman,
Now,
and
did you go up in a did you go up in a two parent
that's
home?
kind of hard.
Now, did you go up in a two parent home?
Yes, started off in one. Then my mom got divorced. Then she remarried to my stepfather.
Now, are you in your 30s, 40s? How old are you now?
I'm 42.
Okay, so you're 42. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So, all right. Now, and looking at that, are you trying to look for one that is literally social media worthy, or are you looking for a woman that is, you know, good, good by you, good by you?
Oh no, goodbye me. Oh, definitely goodbye me.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm not into the Instagram stuff. No, I'm not shallow or superficial. I promise that.
okay. Um,
But the reason why I asked her that question is because I think, and she answered the question. She was like, "Yeah, we're gonna work together to do whatever we need to do to get these bills paid or to keep our head above water." Absolutely.
isn't that what people do? I mean, isn't
You
that what people are
know,
doing already? What do you mean? Okay, now what do you mean by no? Because
I
if there's bill in the house, if there's bills in the household, and there's men and women, and if are y'all not working together to pay the bills?
you know what? Intellectually, yes, I understand that. But most of the women that I'm encountering, and I promise you, I'm not crazy. They say they do not want to pay go half on the bills in the house. They really don't want to pay. My best friend, who is a female, one of my closest friends who's a female, she says that if her man is not paying is not paying 100% of the bills, she'll feel more like his roommate than his wife.
But isn't that technically what she would be? She would
Yeah,
technically. Okay, so here's the thing about it. When people talk about 50-50, right? And this is where a
I
lot of
mean, is 50-50 a bad thing?
now here's the thing about it. And this is where the 50-50 conversation. I'm surprised we're still having it. But if you're talking 50-50, right? How am I supposed to
Hmm.
say you are that guy or you're the man of that house if we are 50-50? If you're looking to me to be that 50-50, then I don't know what to tell you. Then we might as well just go ahead and just be, colleagues or friends or some shit. Like, we're going 50-50 on the rent and light bill and everything else. Then, if you give me some money, I got to pay you back. If we're doing all that shit, then at some point, then I mean, I got to be honest that, yeah, then I'm not looking to you as that guy. You're not that guy.
Hmm.
You're just a guy that's living with me, and you don't get access to my doggone shit like that. I can go find a guy that can do that. You can't
I
say you
got
the
you.
man of the house.
And that's why pretty much I agreed with you when you said that of course not. I don't care if a woman makes more money than me or makes money. Of course not.
Well, that wasn't my
Because
talking
I
point.
feel
That
like
uh
because I feel like I'm not gonna stop a woman from getting the bag. If she wants to get the bag, hey, go get the bag.
okay,
That's more
yeah,
money to contribute to the household, right?
right. So okay, so in the looking at of everything right there, of why are there so many men hung up on 50-50? in this space. In
Well,
this space, why are so many men hung up on 50 in this space?
you know something. I don't think that most men, and I can. Well, I guess speaking for myself, I've been a bachelor. I've never been married, never had any children.
Mhm.
So yeah, I spent all of my adult life being a bachelor. I've
Right.
only had a few committed relationships, adult committed relationships.
Okay.
Yeah, I just came out of one recently.
Now, will you be
So,
40? Would you be
but my
43
thing
this
is
year?
that I asked. Yeah, I'll be 43 in June. Yes,
Okay.
but yeah, but
Now, Stefan. Now, I'm gonna be real with you.
yes.
I'm gonna be real with you. What age category are you looking for a woman to settle down with?
Hmm.
18 to
Uh,
25.
oh no, ah,
10
no,
to, I'm just
18.
giving.
That's
Hey,
like
I'm
my
giving you
daughter.
where, huh? Which age category?
I
You don't her
mean,
in her
30,
40s?
30 and up, between 30 and 43, I guess.
Okay. Now, do you are now the thing? Next thing about it is, um, because women look at it as time. Women look at time, and they look at what have you been
Oh,
doing
okay.
with your time. Okay, that's one thing
You
Jay's
know
gonna
what?
ask you. No, I'm telling you, Jay,
Yeah,
am I
yeah.
lying?
That's to keep it real.
Jay, am I lying? What I just said? Women
What
are
do you
gonna
mean?
say,
Looking.
so they're gonna
What
ask
do
you
you
like you're
mean?
42. They're gonna ask you you're
Yeah.
42, like, and you're gonna be 43 this year. That
Yeah.
would mean, let's say you were to put a baby in the oven, okay? Of a, how much time do you think you'll have to fully rear and raise that child with that woman?
Hmm.
I'm right with
You
you.
And I'm
talking to
10
me or
years
him?
older than her.
No. Jay, you already done drop for me.
Oh, I was about to say, ain't no shit. The factory is closed over here. Shit.
Stephon still has to make. Stephon still has to make. Now, Real Deal is still in his 20s, late
Yes.
20s. Okay, so he still is within that mark. And I have, and Stephon, you're in your 40s. So,
Yeah.
hey, what's going on, Kelly? Um, do you want a single mother or a non-single mother?
Well, the reality is, I mean, like I said, I'm not. That's not. I would prefer. I would prefer a single woman with no children, but that's not a deal breaker. No.
So you understand the reality that you understand the
Absolutely, the
reality,
reality.
huh? Well, no, there's some men. There's
Absolutely,
some
I
men,
understand the reality.
right? Because there's some men that are in their 40s or pretty much getting in their 50s, and they want a woman with no children that is in their 20s that literally, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
bro,
and they
you ran
want her slim, and they want her all this other stuff. I'm like, no, that's unrealistic.
right.
No, time isn't really on our side like that. No.
Okay, so when I'm asking about this, and I'm going to get back to the Kevin Samuels thing, um, real quick, but I'm just saying, like, that kind of talk of this right here is the rubber meets the road. This is where when older men meet a woman that has all her shit together and she's in a position,
Hmm.
uh, there's
Right.
nothing a man can tell a woman that owns multiple houses, cars, has people that work for her, that has an industry under her. There's nothing this man can tell her.
Who brings the protection to
She
the relationship, though? Is my question.
uh, now
Is my other
you know the
Debo in
thing
the
question.
about it.
background right there.
Now I understand the provision.
No,
I
no, no,
do
no, no.
I do understand the provision part, but
Her,
who also brings the protection and the problem solving.
now here's the thing about it. You know what? Here's the thing about
She can have the
when
problem solving, but he the security.
but here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about I have to bring people up to speed on 2022. Man, y'all trying to use when it goes bump in the night. Who's going to protect the house, bruh? It's called a gun. I'm sorry, the Great Equalizer only costs but $300. Whatever you think you're gonna do with your hands, a woman can go get up and do with a goddamn gun now. It's called 911. You get on the phone, you got ADT alarm, turn on the lights, whoop. So that caveman,
I mean, to
who
be
gonna
honest, women typically
And when
need
you call
protection
nine,
from
and
y'all.
even when you
So
call
it's that.
911, and
Well,
even when
Nikki
we
got
call
armed security,
911,
so they
you
can
want a
legally
man to
kill
show
you.
up.
You
Well,
ain't
Nick,
nobody. Everyone missed what I just said. So
go ahead. What'd you say? I
I
didn't hear you.
said typically women need to be protected against y'all. So there's that. But anyway, go ahead.
So
I
here's the
agree.
thing.
That's why she got the armed security.
Well,
I'm
she
not
got
You
talking
need
about
to
Nikki
be.
specifically. I'm speaking about women in general. But
Okay.
well,
Well,
here's the thing. But everybody gets protected in
but
some
I'm just
form.
saying black women get killed at by black men. But anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's
Now we now in
And that's
looking at that.
bullshit.
no, it's not.
Now in
But go
looking at
ahead.
that. So
It is.
No, do you
the
want me to pull up the FBI statistics? Because it's not. That's
so
go
Mm.
ahead, Joe.
in looking at that, right? When people are using the protection, there are more women that buy more guns than men do. That's not it's not by a freak of nature. Okay. A lot more women carry more guns, pepper spray, and shit on them than the fellas do. Because they just don't they understand I can't take a man on head on with a straight fight. So I'm gonna go get a gun. So when people say, "Well, I'll get up and go protect," people most likely got that woman. That woman gonna blast first. They're gonna blast first. And they ain't gonna try to take no chances, especially when it comes to her and her kids. So that's what I'm saying. Like I do this. Y'all know my job, my criteria. These women will shoot so quickly. Men might try to shoot the shot if they even got the courage to, but the women will just shoot you because they're going to say it's a small 5'5" woman. Her protection is looming around, listening to what this guy that he is not threatened by. Y'all don't see her husband in the background. This man wandering around like the spirit of pedo pass around her. I would never. I could never be in that house. That just is scary. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of creeps me out. But he's wandering around
But
in a
is he
black.
always? But I would have to ask this question: is he always in the background when she does her shows, or just when she talking her business?
That's the thing about it. A lot of people don't feel comfortable around him because he just. I don't know what the streets did to that dude, but shit, that motherfucker's on demon time. He's
Mm.
also he's everywhere she goes. He's everywhere she goes. That's what I'm
But
saying. Like
I know what you're saying. He's everywhere she goes, but like in a creepy kind of way, everywhere she
right.
goes.
You see,
Yeah.
you notice that black is always there, man. Like, yo, she done married a demon, bro. Like she done married a. There he is, right there.
Well,
She married a demon, bro. She
she's
married to a
the
demon, bro. That man is everywhere, bro.
she's the alpha in the relationship.
She done married a demon, bro. Good luck, Kev. You gotta watch your back, Kevin.
She's the
Said man,
alpha in
like
the relationship, kind of like whatchamacallit, Wendy Williams and her husband. That whole dynamic for a
you know,
little for a little while.
I honestly I can't say that because Wendy knew her husband was cheating. I think she just got fed up with.
No, I told you we talked about that. What happened with that? As soon as she found out, you notice he bought the mistress got that house
He
down the
bought her
street from
right
there.
next door.
But what happened was, soon as she found out that baby was his, that's
Yeah,
when
that was too
she
much.
ended shit. It was literally like their son had turned 18, and then they did the DNA test on that baby. She was out. Like seriously, she probably was like, "Listen, you could do what you gonna do, but don't get the bitch pregnant." I guarantee that's probably what the conversation was. Do what you gonna do, don't get the bitch pregnant. What did he do? He got the bitch pregnant.
Like I'm just
Yeah,
saying, bro.
that's breaking the rules. You don't bring scandal.
Like he done moved the baby and the massage therapist like two
But
houses down.
that's not necessarily. I didn't necessarily mean that. But I'm just saying, as far as the dynamic of their relationship. I mean, Nicki Minaj is the star in the relationship. Yeah,
Kelly,
he follows him.
a
Wendy
non-married
Williams is the
trick.
star in the relationship.
You're right. He is a non-married trick. Well, no, he been married like 3-4 times. So there's that, I guess.
I don't know how he's away for y'all or for these dudes, but I guess so. But like I said, y'all got like the thing about it is this. She was purposely, and shout out to what Super Mike said, she was purposely checking him. When she was doggone saying the stuff, would you rate me? I heard you talk about women with weave. See the clips of Kevin that show the most are the ones when he's talking about black women. Those are his best clips that are out there in the universe. And when there's a pushback, which she's purposely asking him, what do you rate me? Let's fuck all that shit. Rate me. He said, wait, right now? Yeah, rate me on my shit, on my show. That's why she called him up. It's like calling him out there in the goddamn prison yard to challenge him in front of all her crowd. What you gonna rate me? Now, if he had the balls, he would say, I think you this and this and this because of this and this. That's why her and her husband were listening. What you gonna call me? Straight up. Now, same breath. Let me see what we got from this guy.
To talk about things that I may
To be quite honest, I was actually shocked that he said that she was a 9.
that's what we have whoever wants to be involved with whoever. You gotta have a better conversation because while we're separate, fighting, it might just
So now he's on. So now Nikki done converted him to being a barb in one interview. That's amazing. Congratulations, Nikki, for getting Kevin and all his sons to join your team.
I mean, she been said all these bitches is my sons.
What'd you say, G?
I said Nikki Ben said years ago, all these bitches is my sons.
Yeah, she did say that. Shit. Yes, she meant.
She been saying that shit for years.
This woman really is punking this man, and y'all dudes are right there like, oh man, no, he was converting her. Like, no, not even.
Iman says she's a 9.9. I mean, a 5.9. I mean, in reality, that's probably what if she was Nikki from down the block.
I don't think she's a 9.
If it was Nikki from down the block, she would have got a 5 or something.
I was surprised. I was surprised he did rate her.
He knew.
I mean, as far as being
I'm
a
trying
5
to figure out how
point,
she's a 9 and Saweetie is a 6.
Man, let me keep it moving.
I can't hear it really. I don't know if anyone else can.
You can't hear it? You can barely hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me. Okay. So let me go ahead and gotta put it on. Goddamn man, protector. I just feel like, first of all, I'm not gonna lie, she's creeping me the fuck out. I'm just saying, I think she's into some cult shit. But that's just me as a man. I think Nikki is a demon. I think Nikki and her demonic lover are on some shit. That's just me.
I mean, probably, but here we are.
All right, so let me go grab.
Is that Kevin R. Sanders?
All right, there you go. Y'all can hear it now. All right, action movie time for them. So, y'all ready? And we can play it.
But wait, listen, hold on. How many times should a man expect to have sex? What is, in your opinion, how many times should a woman get
Did I just see a thumbs up?
a week?
A week? I'm a fan of the always so bones.
Oh, that was her hand. Okay.
Because here's the thing, it's like here's the thing. You look at, like I said, I look at guys, most guys, I'm talking 10, 12 hour days. Bernie Mac said, I'm coming home and get you the strokes. You counted me down. I'm 2,000 miles a day, 4 times. Look at man. Get rid of 4 ways to put it in. You get on because you don't have all that. You get old, my back hurt, it gets out.
Oh no.
When you get older, I mean, I think a happy sex life 2 to 3 times a week is what most people do because they got
That's a lie.
kids.
Yes, no, I
But when you're single, kids.
So we can stop this cucketry.
Yeah,
It's
you
only
can tell she just let him talk. Really,
she's having fun with.
She doing what you do. She basically she asking questions in a way and letting him talk.
Thank you so much for the $5. She's a celebrity. What do you think she think he was going to say? Shaking my head.
Oh, we said that earlier. You probably weren't listening to earlier, but we said that earlier that he's full of shit. I said that as soon as he said she was a 9. I said he's full of shit.
You know, I think the thing about it is there's nothing that I think honestly she punked him and she punked him. I mean, there's nothing else that he could say about that shit. All the talking points that a lot of these men had in this space about black women, she personally made him renege on each one. About what they wear, about getting education, about putting themselves first. He agrees with all of them. He agreed with her.
And that's why he's full of shit. That's what makes him full of shit. So all his talking points are bullshit based off of that. Just based off of the fact, like I said, based off of the you could have stopped when he rated her a 9, honestly. Because we know he's
once he
full
gave
of
her
shit.
that 9, we already knew this was going down.
And I'm not saying it's not because she's not a 9. It's because his rating system is his quote unquote rating system was bullshit. Because, like I said, if it was Nikki down the block, he would not have rated her a 9.
Well, can I say this? Do you think this is like a manipulative ploy to try to get some of her people to come through over his shit? Because it's full of shit. I agree. Jay, I agree. BMT, I agree. We all see the see-through. We are the smart ones, the little head Negroes that don't get it and was calling him the Godfather and calling him the Don Boss Godfather. Like they still don't understand it because they were so happy, man. They interrupt my business stream, man. Last night
to say that he was on live with her.
Yes, like I give a damn, man. We talking about real estate properties in Detroit that was $8,000. That was in 1998 Glendale Street, Detroit, Michigan. We're trying to figure out the city violations, and these motherfuckers is literally coming in. Oh,
I'm laughing at you, and I'm also laughing at what's wrong with you. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a male or female, but they said, "Dang, I thought we had a truce for Black History Month."
Nah,
the truce.
Nah. You're the Godfather done cuckold horribly. And
they said KS was trying to go mainstream. He treats high value women differently. I don't watch his show, but you're probably right. As we can see with our own eyes, just based off of this clip, I'm pretty sure he does. So I guess that would beg the question: what would he say about Oprah?
He didn't say a damn. Oprah would railroad the fuck out of him.
Oprah got power.
Railroad the fuck out of him. Any
Oprah
woman,
got power.
Oprah will railroad the fuck out of him. Jada will railroad the fuck out of him. All these women that y'all talk about in these spaces Lizzo will railroad the fuck out of him. He can't check none of these broads. KS said the gender war was over. No. So, okay, if he's saying the gender war is over, then that would mean his career of how he rates or talks about.
That's his whole MO.
Even I can't deal with you. He said Oprah is the final boss. Listen, bro. Oprah would counsel him. Oprah would be counseling him. Oprah's gay consultant would be counseling him. He probably wouldn't even be talking to Oprah.
Oprah would have like her freaking assistant.
Assistant. Oprah's dog would be talking to him. Stedman would be counseling him. Hey, bro, let me tell you about it.
The assistant to the assistant. Wait, the water boy, the one that gets the assistant's lunch.
Damn.
We'll be talking to his ass.
Oh, wow.
Now that's very true. And see, that's the thing about it. That's why I say y'all can't take. I can't. Y'all, this man done bent over so easily. Tommy, and we all listen, y'all. Y'all don't know how Tommy gets down. Tommy is crazy as fuck.
Who's Tommy Lee?
Everybody knows Tommy is crazy.
He treated Tommy Lee. Who's Tommy Lee? Oh, wasn't she on not Real Housewives, Love and Hip Hop or something like that?
That's the girl who fought everybody.
Oh, like, yeah.
Them girls mentally.
But you know what's funny? But the same shit happened with Brittany Renner on Fresh and Fit. She punked them too. So that's this is why we're saying that these talking points are bullshit, because she punked them too on Fresh and Fit. So basically, if it's a woman that they see visually appealing and probably has money, it's a different story. And you're right, because how many times have we heard in these spaces they try to make it sound like Brittany Renner, I don't know if it's Renner or Renner was the bad guy. But they know if she got up in their face and said they would be singing a different song. It's bullshit, like we've been saying.
So that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
so Gene B, can I ask you a question?
What?
Like, okay, now in trying to end the gender war, I guess
I don't give a fuck about the gender war, so
okay, neither do I.
I'm not in this space. This is the only show I'm on. I don't give a fuck about the gender war. I stay out of I stay out of them. I got real
problems
to deal with. So no,
real
I don't.
money to get to.
That's just entertainment for me. So, but I'm not all emotionally invested in that. So, but tell me, what are the talking points that you disagree with?
Say that. Okay, hold on.
Oh, my bad.
I will just ask another question real quick. I was just saying, what are the talking points that you disagree with?
This is in a nutshell, do whatever the fuck you want to do in your relationship. Whatever works for your house, do that. Period.
Okay. Gotcha.
if her paying the rent and you paying the cable bill is what works for y'all, so be it. I don't care. We as Black people, especially, spend way too much time talking about this shit, when we literally have shit that's trying to kill us and take away our rights every single day. I'm just saying we spend way too much time talking about this.
Amen to that. I agree with that.
Okay. Like I said, other than that, I probably later on I gotta do a talk about the Oprah, the Whoopi Goldberg clapback. Yeah, I gotta do that one. I understand my assignment, what I have to do.
Oh Lord. Okay. You might want to run that by me first, Joe. I don't.
Okay, I guess we'll have a meeting.
Your chief financial officer, Jay.
Because
man, it's not like she
I don't know which
wrong.
way. I don't know. I don't know which way you going with that. That's why I was asking.
Okay. We'll have a back talk about that shit. We'll have to have a back. God damn.
Yo, Super Mike, email me, man. If you're still listening to me, email me at creditbuilder475@gmail.com, man.
So other than that, Nikki and other celebrities, shout out to Kareem. Nikki and other celebrities have resources. They encourage men to date women if they have resources and can benefit them, just like they tell women to date men that have resources. I don't see a problem with, like, honestly, like I said, like, one, she gives her man a salary for just being her man, which whatever
Well, I mean,
reason.
that's basically what Wendy Williams was doing. I mean, and you notice when they got divorced, she paid that settlement and she was done with
She
it.
gave him a one lump settlement and said, send
And
him out,
that's it. He can't ask her for nothing else.
pat him on his butt, and send him out his way. So
That's it. That's what when folks was like, "Oh, she took an L." No, she didn't.
no, she actually did the smart move. She just gave him the money
No,
and sent him out his way. Sometimes
yep,
it's better to pay them.
took him off as producer credits and everything else, and sent him on his way. So any future, that's the thing. Even though she's sick and she's got a lot of health issues, she still got her show is on. Somebody else is hosting her show, so she's still making money off of that show, even though she's not, on it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Right. Wendy said
The only bad thing in this situation is that you're probably not going to, more than likely, because of her health issues and her age and stuff like that, more than likely you're not going to be able to find another husband.
I mean,
More
why
than
not?
likely.
Why can't she find someone? Let's say she was 100% healthy. Why wouldn't she get a husband that was in her? Why couldn't she get someone that was in her 50s? There are plenty of single men in their 50s.
You're single, Stephen.
Because a lot of, I know that, but a lot of men in their 50s, in the spaces that in the circles that she runs in, nah, they're not trying to marry. They're not trying to marry a woman that's 50.
Who said that people want to get remarried though? We don't know what her life. We don't know. She might not want to get remarried. She might just want a plaything.
She just had Ray J. Like she's not.
Well, everyone's fucked Ray J though. So I mean,
I'm just saying, but it's not. Yeah, Ray J is a whole industry, boy. But I'm just saying, like, y'all.
I wish I would have known that when I met him in Macy's that day years ago. But anyway, go ahead.
Here's the thing, I'm saying right now.
That might be true. That might be true.
Old people are some of the most sexually active people.
Look up the villages in Florida. The villages in Florida.
Absolutely.
The villages in Florida
has
the highest, and those are mostly retirement communities. It's outside of Orlando, so it's Central Florida, and they have some of the highest STD rates in the country.
Well,
having sex is one thing, getting married is another.
Like, but see, the thing about it, here's the thing.
No, but it depends. Like my parents were married for like 30 plus years. My mother passed away. My father has been in another relationship. My mother's been gone. It's okay. My mother's been gone almost 10 years now. My father has been in a relationship with a woman like 5 years. She is the same age as him. I think she's like maybe a year or two younger. But she's like this, so she's in the same age group as him. They're not going to get married because he gets my mother's pension. She gets pension from somewhere else. Right. They both get Social Security, all of this other shit. If they get married, they're going to lose money. So a lot of times people get to a certain age, they might want to get married, but they don't for financial reasons.
Of course not. Yeah. Now I can understand that. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, people like the marriage thing, people these days are not pressed for the marriage. Marriage these days is no more than a financial, hey, I need to know, can you make sure that they don't pull the plug on me and harvest my organs?
Pretty much.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing you are ensuring when you have a doing IRS and different other stuff for legal fees. All that traditional shit.
I mean, unless you're a veteran or something, but you know.
Oh yeah, I get, exactly. Yeah, you get the thank you for that one. But other aside from that, I mean, y'all been happily, like, I know people who have been living in the same household. And I thought they were married. They're like, no, we're not married. We just live in the same household. And I'm just saying, the older you get, it's kind of more so they look for compatibility.
Companionship is more companionship.
Yeah, they look for companionship. I just want somebody to ride it out with me. I just need somebody to know.
I just need somebody to call 911 if I die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I told you I got you, bro. Once you put in the code of what we talk about, I know exactly. But that's something that me and Jay already have set up. So, I'm trying to let y'all know, man. Like, y'all, with the stuff that y'all believe in online, like, hey, like, these women don't want to get married. I'm like, well, keep that same energy for the fellas. It's not like the men are running to the altar. Y'all men aren't running to the altar. And the women are like, oh, you want
I'm gonna
this.
say this: marriage, I think, is situational. It depends. You know what I mean? Marriage is definitely situational.
You're too nice, dog. You're too nice.
It is.
It is situational.
It's situational. And I mean, to be honest, that's, like I said, the whole veteran thing and everything like that. I mean, there's mainly the main reason why I want to get remarried to the person I'm with now is just mainly for financial reasons on both ends. So that's it. I mean, we don't have to get married because neither one of us are having any more kids or anything like that, but mainly for financial reasons. So it depends. Like some people it's the opposite. Some people it's.
I don't have I don't have a problem. Only thing I push back at is when people are looking for a tradition. And I'm like,
Right.
you can create your own tradition. What tradition are you going after? Are you going after that 1930s picture, hanging up with them sitting in front of a cabin with 12 kids? Fuck that. I don't want that shit. Y'all can have that damn stuff. I don't want that. I built my own tradition. I built my own culture. Okay? So, depends on what you want. And some people have unrealistic fantasy, men and women, of what the hell that they think. Bro, like people have a credit score of 250, but they want to go get a fucking $3 million house. I'm like, bro, humble yourself. You have a woman who like, okay, I'm 30, 40 years old. I want a nice young. Well, you can probably go get a nice young Chad or young guy who's weed to the world. I mean, but then again, she's also gonna start feeling like, damn, did I just take on a kid? Like this dude can't do shit.
Right, like I'm gonna have to buy him a PlayStation and shit. I ain't trying to do all that.
Like I go to work. This dude, not throwing no salt, but the nigga working at Walmart and I'm working at a firm. Like, who? Like, damn sure know that they're not looking for him as the power move. You know what I'm saying? There's no salt, but people are looking for people who can. People these days are looking for people who can't get pushed back because it makes it more easier to control them. And that's what I hear a lot on these panels and a lot of these channels. People want Kevin cannot give Nikki pushback, but she could push him around the whole time. And a lot of men were like, "Yay!" That just proved to me women are running y'all. The women that you hate are the women that actually run you. Y'all talk that shit, but don't worry. Tax season is in a few more days. Y'all gonna be hitting up them same women, and I will be doing a talk about that.
Oh
Same
Lord.
Them same women y'all talk shit about will be sitting right there hand in hand in front of Real Deal Financial filing your tax. So,
Yep. Getting that credit repaired too. Getting that credit repaired.
Damn,
getting
girl,
them trade lines on.
Jay, I just said that shit online, but I'm gonna get you that lace front that you always wanted. I never meant that shit.
Get you that Discover It card. Get you that Discover It.
Be so full of
I
shit,
already got a Discover card, so
y'all dudes be talking the most.
The real deal.
Jay funny.
I got an Amex. I got a Discover. I mean, what can you really help me with at this point?
Business credit.
I'm not. You know what? Honestly, I'm not necessarily interested in opening a business. Like, yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
I'm just saying,
Jay,
man.
Hold on. Let me not say that too loud. Let me not say that too loud because some of y'all young bucks gonna be looking for a PlayStation. Nope.
Hey man, get it where y'all can. Hey, Stephon, bro.
Shit, she got a charge card. She said at Amex.
Tax season is the best season for hookups. It's the best season I ever see with hookup. Not. That's why it's on Valentine's.
Listen, I don't get no money back on my taxes, so don't look over here. That's all I'm saying. I get
the hookup season. Tax season is hookup season.
But that's the real flex, not getting no money back or not getting a lot of money back. That's the part that people fail to realize.
I haven't filed taxes and.
But I'm just saying, when folks be getting back like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, that's because they're filing to earn income credit. That means that they making less than what, 35 a year or something like that. I'm not
getting shit back.
I'm just saying. So in reality, that's not even really the flex.
I am more hateful. I am actually more hateful during tax season. Then again, I also understand why I am like this. But it's okay.
Yeah, because you got like 100 kids and you don't really get no money back. Yeah,
it's okay. But I encourage the rest of y'all. Shout out to Brother Rob for his 20-year plus marriage. Commitment is difficult for most people. Marriage is about commitment, not love. Love is the fuel keeps you going. Brother Rob, you're too positive. We're blessed to have you. Jay, you know what's crazy? Jay has been the most positive on the show today. She's actually been running. She's actually been running the gauntlet for you guys. But other than that, you guys, we have to go. We have to go. We've been here too
Yeah, I
long.
should take my
Y'all
ass
need to
back to
go check.
work.
Y'all need to go check out my boy Real Deal Financial and giving financial advice, how to build business credit, how to build up your life, and getting your finances
Because
together.
I finally acquired two properties in Las Vegas when it comes to that business credit shit. So
Hmm.
authorized user trade lines is pretty much what I'm doing. And tax season is a perfect time because everybody wants to use that return to fix their credit. So if anybody needs my email, creditbuilder475@gmail.com. Jay, I appreciate you for being nice to me. Finally,
Oh my
Stefan,
god.
salute to you. BMT, respect to you, big homie.
Thank you.
Everybody
Salute
have
to
a
you
blessed
too.
day. All right.
And also,
I'm
just
nice
letting
to
y'all,
you like half the time.
I
and
know, I know, I
also,
know.
and also for all you black men, I know y'all asked me to do a talk about the NFL being racist. I cannot do that.
I mean, do we
Because
have to? Like, what is there to say? We know they're racist.
you ain't like y'all gonna ain't gonna
Absolutely.
keep. It's not like y'all ain't gonna keep going. It's not like y'all ain't gonna keep. At the NFL, the recruiters would show up and say, "Hey, we're gonna take you." This is why. Listen, the majority of the boys on them teams are from poverty-stricken places. Y'all not gonna. Y'all
It's
not gonna.
definitely, I mean, I see the whole point with, someone made a good point. They basically said, like, how's the NFL been, what, 75% black for years now? And there aren't really any black coaches. I mean, black head coaches. So, yeah, I mean, I get it. But, I
There aren't
mean,
any black quarterbacks, hardly.
No, there are some black quarterbacks. There are black
who,
quarterbacks.
Cam and who else?
I mean, yeah, there are some.
Oh, there's not a
There are some
lot of
black quarterbacks, but
Oh yeah,
overwhelmingly
that's
no.
definitely built in racism because what was it like back in the day? It was like, oh, black. What was it? Black boys weren't smart enough to be a quarterback or something like that.
Yeah, you gotta be have a certain
Yeah.
aptitude to read the field and all
Right.
that good shit. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, one step at a time for oppression. Who knows? So, well, see you guys later. Shout out to Stefan for the great conversation, bro. It was a really good conversation. Hope to have you up here again, man. Don't worry. We don't listen. I want you to
Oh,
understand this.
absolutely.
Me and Jay, we don't attack. You ask the
Okay.
question, we give rebuttals. This
Yeah,
is
and
a
I wanted some honest opinions
right. So
because I'm a
and
novice.
I
I'm a
thank you for
novice
your
in that.
honest. I thank you for your honest leeway pushback. A majority of NFL players come from a few states: Florida, Alabama, Texas, and Cali. They pull the jacked up or the jacked up people into them areas. Like they know where to go get their stock from.
Then
Russell
that's what they
Lamar
are.
Wilson
Stop.
is a QB. Um, other than that, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good day. Jay and I were actually very, very Lamar, Mahomes, and Watson and Winston. Yeah, there's really into that money. Black quarterbacks. Yes, sir.
Jameis Winston. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
See y'all guys later. Much love. I guess I would have to get counsel on how to talk about the Whoopi Goldberg. I would have Mike up here, but Mike is gonna be saying some shit. I know we're gonna get. I might have.
What else is
I
there to
might have
talk
to
about? She
debate.
got a nigga wake up call.
Yeah, she did. She did, boy. She got realized, hey, bro,
We tried to warn her.
you
She
ain't the
got way
one.
too comfortable around the white folk.
You ain't the one, Whoopi, to make that call. But you got your call in life, boy. They woke up. We're gonna